Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I am a little upset because I have again problems with my KTM890 Adventure R. That micro switch that we have on the clutch lever, I think it's not it or it's malfunctioning again. Why? Because I don't have cruise control anymore, or it comes and goes. Sometimes when I put the cruise control, it engages, but it's not. I mean, it's active, but it's not turning itself into green. That means working, and I cannot, just take my hand off the throttle and ride with it. But sometimes it's working. So because of this intermittent coming and going, I think again the problem is that micro switch. What I did, I took another path. Before I went ahead and ordered an original one, but okay, this is the result. It's not working again. So I went on the AliExpress site and I took the measures of the original one, and yeah, I've ordered a new one. Sorry, this is the one. I will leave the costs somewhere here on the screen, but in one bag you have two of them. And I bought really a bunch for any friend that would have this problem in the future. I will lend it to him. So I'm planning now to change it and to see if that was the problem or not, because if that was not the problem, then I might have some more expensive problems to fix, like the cruise control block, right? But let's hope it is only the micro switch, because it was quite cheap and easy to replace. And the new one looks like this. It's just a simple one with 3 wires. We are going to use only 2 wires, and there's another difference. The original one does not have this this long plate here. It's directly the button, and the lever is pushing the button. So I think this one has a slightly improved design with that metal plate touching the button before the lever. So I think it will offer it a little bit more protection, but I'm not so sure this is the problem. This is the thing with the KTM. You always have something in the back of your head, something might go wrong. Okay, as great as the motorcycle as they are, but these things, I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know if it is just me, but I'm not happy. I'm really not happy. Now, let's go ahead and change it. Okay, so right here under the lever, you can hear the sound, the clicking sound. This one is the micro switch. I know it's very hard to see, but let me take it down first. It is very easy to take it down. You just need 2 very small torque screws, the smallest one that you have. I'll put it on the screen, the number, I think it's 1.5, something like that, or maximum 2. But I put it on the screen, the tool that I use. It's a Torx. Let's take it down, and because the last time I changed it, I did not take off the entire wire up to the block, but I just cut it and put it, the new one, the original one, that now I have the suspicion it's not working anymore. So for me it's very easy. I just open the wire, take it out, I put in the new one, close the wire, and that's it. So let me unclog that, because it's very, there are a lot of wires there, and after that let's discuss, because it's very easy to connect. The tool that I'm going to use is this very small, it's a Torx but it's very, very small. It's written on it CRV or a 5 Roman. This is the tool to remove the micro switch. You need to be very careful with the screws. They are really, really tiny. Okay, looks like this. And we have 2 of them. I'm gonna go ahead and put one here and just remove the other one. Okay, as I said, it's very easy to remove, and then the switch comes off immediately. Right, so we have the switch right here. Is the original switch. I don't know, maybe it has a problem, I don't know, but let's change it. Okay, for me it's just very easy to change. It is just tape that I have to undo, because as I said before, when I first had problems with this switch and I changed it, I just cut the wires. I did not remove the entire wire assembly, and cut the wire and put the tape. Now I'm gonna do the same thing when I will remove this one. I really hope, you guys, that this is the problem that my cruise control unit has, because if it is not the micro switch, and after the testing I see that it's still not working, then I have bigger problems. Now, okay, you see, I just have to remove this. They are color coded, and we will get back immediately with the new ones, because I use some heat shrinking tubes here. I'm gonna come with the new switch and show you how easy it is to connect to this one. Okay guys, so this is the one that I just removed, right? These are the 3 wires from the bike. I'm gonna go ahead and measure the same length with the new one, the same length, and I'm gonna leave 1 centimeters more and cut the wires and prepare them to connect here with the bike. Now this new one has 3 wires, a blue one, a gray and a black one. We just need the gray and the black to connect to the bike. As you can see, this is the original one. It has only gray and black. The blue one, we're gonna put a heat shrinking tube on it and just isolate it from the rest of the wires. Let's strip these wires and again use the same heat shrinking tubes to connect them with the motorcycle harness. What I'm gonna do now is connect the gray wire. I already have the shrinking tube on the wire, it's here. I'm gonna connect the gray with the gray and black with the black. I'm not gonna use soldering because I'm not sure that this is really my problem. So I just put in the shrinking tube. Okay, use a little heat to shrink it. Anyway, this part will be protected because yeah, we're gonna use tape to tape it all, but just to be sure I used shrinking tube to isolate one wire from the other. Now we connect the black to the black the same way, and on top of them all I have another one who will connect the two. What's next? So the blue one I have already protected it with the shrinking tube. Now I'm just gonna wrap it all in tape and connect it back to its position, to its original position. Okay, let's get right to the connection part. It is in, and before we tidy up all the cables here, let me show it.
pressed. Now it is installed. As you can see, it is pressed when you release the clutch and unpressed when you pull the clutch lever. As you can see, there is this plate between the button and the clutch lever, and it should have a little bit more protection. But all of this is for nothing if the fault did not came from the microswitch. So now is the time to go test it, and we will see if I have bigger problems like the control unit itself, or who knows. I really do hope that this microswitch solved my problem. Let's go out and test it.
Yes, I'm back. You saw that. Yeah, I solved the problem. So basically this is your problem, the microswitch. And keep in mind, guys, this is an original one for which I paid 20 euros, and this is the one that I put. You saw at the beginning. I'm gonna put it now. The price is nothing. It's almost nothing. I'm glad that it is not the unit itself and it was just the switch. I'm gonna return now to complete the tidiness of the cable, the routings and everything to make it look perfect. Yeah, I'm kind of sad, upset, annoyed that such a wonderful bike as the KTM890 is continue to have this annoying problems. You know, they're just stuck with you in the back of your head always when you're riding far away from home. And remember, this micro switch can even cause the engine to stop and to stall. If you don't have a replacement for it, boom, you're stopped, you remain there. I had the luck that it is only the error for the cruise control, but it can be that the engine will not start anymore. You can have all sorts of problems because of this. So go on AliExpress, buy a bunch of them if you want, and have them with you as a spare. It's very easy to change. Yeah, and I'm happy, but I'm sad. You know, this is the decision that we have to make if you're gonna want to buy this wonderful motorcycle. Wonderful for off-road. Yeah, decisions. What can we do? Until next time, ride safe. Ciao.